So congratulations on your expander. I just want to go over a few things just so you have this kind of in the background in case anything happens at home or maybe on the weekend and you can't get to us, you can refer back to this video. Some of the things that you might experience with your new expander. You'll notice that your speech might be a little slurred at first, which is completely normal. You'll have a little bit more than the normal amount of saliva in your mouth. That's completely normal as well. You might feel a little bit of pressure back here or maybe across your nose a little bit when mom or dad turn the expander, and that also will just last for a few seconds, maybe the first 2 or 3 times that they turn it, and then it will go away. You might notice like a slight change just in the front teeth, like they'll start to space out just a little bit, and actually that's a good sign because then you know that the expander is actually doing its job. Now once you finish turning the expander, the spaces will kind of close up on their own, but you'll still have the expansion in the back. Now we're going to go over how to turn this just a little bit. So this is kind of like a demonstration of what the expander looks like in your mouth if you were to open and tilt it up. Now when mom and dad go to adjust the expander, you'll notice up close there's some arrows right here, okay, and a little hole. Now what you're going to do is you're going to place this right here in the hole and you're going to push down, okay? And when you take this out, you're going to notice that there's a next hole. And so that way you know that you've done a full turn. You don't ever want to stop and take the key out halfway because it's a little more difficult to turn the expander, and that may be a time where you need to come in and see us and we can go over the instructions again. Some of the restrictions of eating, you really can't have anything that is really sticky or chewy with the expander because we do use dental glue, but it still can come loose. So anything that you really can't stick a fork in, that's usually the rule that we go by, try to stay away from. Anything that's very, very hard or crunchy, even popcorn. Sometimes, kids, they love their popcorn, but the kernels are very, very hard, and sometimes those little holes can get stuck and wedged in those places that are hard to reach by a toothbrush. Brushing your expander is very, very important because, as you know, with the expander in, there's little areas, lots of little areas where food can get stuck underneath and on the sides. So you'll need to take a little bit of extra time brushing your teeth. Sometimes parents like to purchase something called a Waterpik, which is an electric flosser, and that really works as far as like irrigating those spots and making sure that all the food is out of those areas. You don't ever want to turn more than Dr. Barakat prescribes. If you forget a day, don't worry about it. Just pick up the next day and just keep going. You might need a little bit of Advil, a little bit of Motrin, Tylenol, whatever you take for little aches and pains. And after a couple of days, you'll be back to normal so that when your expander comes out, it's going to feel like, what's going on? You're going to do a great job. If you have any questions about anything with the expander, if it comes loose, just give our office a call. We'd be more than happy to talk to you. We want you to be comfortable. We can't wait to see what your teeth are going to look like at the end of this journey. Congratulations. Good luck with your expander, and we'll see you at your next appointment soon.